Alright, we might have to abandon. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Come on. Come on, it's coming.
What's that about?
I kept noticing this truck following me, and it followed me all the way on. Oh, jeez.
Camping is supposed to be an escape into nature, a chance to unwind beneath the stars. But for these campers, it became something far more terrifying. Tonight, we're diving into 6 of the most disturbing camping encounters ever caught on camera. These moments will make you think twice before venturing into the wild. Tyler is an experienced outdoorsman. He's faced storms, wild animals, and long nights in the woods. But what happened on this trip left him completely shaken. Tyler and his friend Marvin had set up camp. Tyler in his truck, Marvin in a nearby tent, when their phones suddenly buzzed with an emergency alert, a tornado warning.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am out here at the beautiful campgrounds known as Yellowbanks. I come here quite a bit actually. It was storming, raining pretty bad. It said it was going to rain all night, but I don't think it's going to, but hey, bonus if it does. Kind of jealous, dude. I want to I don't know.
He said, can I hang out?
Can I hang out in your shelter? I know the truck looks cozy and all, but there's just something about a nice hot tent setup, a little TP hot tent, to kind of get the camping vibes going. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Our phones are going off saying that we're in a tornado warning right now. Woo, it's about to get interesting tonight. Yes, sir. If you're not from the Midwest, you wouldn't understand, but we love tornadoes. We don't get scared, we don't run away. We go out and we chase them. We show them who's the boss. This is our turf. It's our block, right?
Moments later, sirens echoed through the air, and dark storm clouds started rolling in. Still, they weren't too worried at first.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but tornado sirens are going off now. Which is surprising, you know, it's not really surprising this time of year. I mean, the other day it was like 65 degrees out. Day before that was like 20 degrees. So weather fluctuating like that, hot, cold, perfect brewing temps for a tornado. So closer, I guess, to us.
They kept going with their plans, preparing food and chatting, until the wind picked up. Rain lashed the truck, and then came the second tornado. It hit with force.
Abandoned. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Come on. Come on, it's coming. Gotta leave the food behind. Come on, let's go.
South of Highway G24 and R57, very specific location.
Ooh, that was crazy.
Here in Norwalk, that is part of the apparent tornado path. So again, starting to talk about damage in.
Oh man, his shelter's gone.
In Norwalk, several houses.
Their shelter was barely holding on. When it finally passed, they stepped out to assess the damage. Marvin's tent had been completely destroyed. Just as they began gathering what was left of their belongings, the sirens started again.
It is super calm right now. Like say the what, eye of the storm or whatever. That's crazy. Now we gotta try to salvage what's left of camp. Dinner tonight is no longer gonna be SOS. As you guys saw me making it. I mean, yeah, it got a little dark out, but all of a sudden that storm just came out of nowhere. I mean, those winds had to be, I don't even know, 50, 60 mile an hour winds. Super crazy. Everything's lost. As you can see, the whole campsite's just gone. We gotta start trying to find out exactly where everything is. There's 3 tornadoes on the ground. I mean, this is wild. Alright, well, I'm gonna let you go. I gotta start trying to find everything, so. Alright, love you. Be safe.
I too. Always.
Bye.
Bye.
Had to give a quick update to the wife, let her know we just kind of survived a tornado. This is wild. Whole campsite's gone, man. I mean, I can replace this. It's not, you know, the end of the world. I'm not gonna put anyone in safety at first. But siren just going back off again. Like I said, there's 3 confirmed tornadoes on the ground.
The roads were blocked. Trees snapped in half. Lightning flickered constantly above them, and when they tried to drive through the nearby town, they found it in ruins. Emergency services were everywhere.
We're just on our way to go to Burger King, go get some food since our dinner is out spread all across the woods. And we got, I mean, look at this. Damage everywhere. Man. I'm gonna have to just drive right up over this. I don't think that's gonna be that big of a deal. Maybe I can move some of it. Oh man.
Suki.
This tornado hits and it just destroyed everything.
Okay, well I'm trying to, that's why I got this plow truck, because I couldn't get through my board.
Oh yeah, no, I had to run over the trees to get out.
Is anybody over here at the pond?
No, everyone had left. We were the only ones here.
Okay.
Like I said, we were at T2. We drove around a little bit before the storm actually hit.
Yep.
I didn't see anyone else camping. But yeah, on our way out, we had to drive through all them trees and shit over there that are across that road. But
I'm gonna close the road and just shut this down for now until we get everything cleared up.
okay.
Okay. You have camping stuff out here still?
It's all over the woods.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could probably come back tomorrow, I guess. I mean,
yeah, we just don't want people in here right now tonight.
With the road to their camp closed, Tyler and Marvin were forced to leave everything behind, except their lives. Nature is unpredictable, and that night, they learned just how quickly things can go from peaceful to life-threatening. Dave loves exploring the unknown, and abandoned mines have always been one of his favorite places to venture. But what started as a calm, sunny day soon turned into something much more unsettling. As he cruised through a quiet woodland trail, Dave stopped to check out a few abandoned cabins, eerie but fascinating. While exploring, he noticed something strange. A Jeep parked in the distance, just sitting there, watching.
Heading up the canyon towards the mine, there's these remains. We still got a ways to go to get to the mine itself, but this just gives an indication of where the mine was and the remains, how significant this mine was as well. It's a couple old wood, some metal. That's about it as we keep going up. Now, oddly enough, if you look this way, what's that about? I'll explain some more soon, but just coming up to this cabin. Used to be a clothing line. There's another cabin up ahead, so we're gonna drive up and check that one out too.
Shrugging it off, Dave double-checked his map. He was on public land. Everything was legit.
Check that out.
So he continued, pushing deeper into the area, eager to see what else he could uncover.
See, this is where we're at right now. That's Mountain Boy Mine. It's on forestry land. This is the land maps I used, you know. Make sure I keep on, that's private, that's private. Make sure I keep on public land. I'm on public land right now. All right. See, coming up here, federal mining claim, property of the United States. No trespassing, it says property of the United States. See, this is private. Got all the signs. Let's see, wonder if they have a date. I don't see a date. Now we're allowed to walk around it, it just means not going inside. But that's an old miner's cabin. Looking back at the main mine, what's interesting is when you look up this mountain, I'm not sure if you could see it or not, but right here is waste rock. It's kind of difficult to see with all the smoke, but that means there's an adit up there. It doesn't look like a significant amount of waste rock, but definitely more than just a testing pit.
He wandered through the forest, soaking in the silence and investigating the remains of forgotten mines. But that peaceful atmosphere didn't last long. When Dave returned to his car to take a short break, that same Jeep appeared again.
Come on, keep going. Don't need more mine explorers around here.
Creeping slowly past him, it stopped, just sat there, watching. Moments passed. Then it reversed, turned toward Dave, and the driver flipped him off. It didn't seem random. It felt personal. The Jeep eventually drove off, but the damage was done. Dave was rattled. Still, he stayed focused and carried on with his mission. Once he had explored everything on his list, he left the forest behind. But the feeling never left him. Was it just a coincidence? Or was Dave being followed? Back in January 2013, a couple set off on a peaceful camping trip. But what they experienced was anything but peaceful. While hiking through a quiet, snow-covered forest, a haunting sound suddenly echoed through the trees.
Oh, where'd it come from? We're in the middle of nowhere.
All around us.
Well, call me nuts, but I reckon that came from up there. But, well, unless the trees backed it down and... Oh, it's cold. Unless the trees made it echo, I don't know. I've never heard a sound like that before. Well, it did have an element of eerie, isn't it? Yeah. My phone's about to die anyway. I don't want to be out here with no phone. So there it is again, do you hear that?
I really don't like it. I'm done now.
Oh, don't go just yet.
It was deep, guttural, almost beast-like, and not something any human or animal could easily replicate. They froze in their tracks, unsure whether to run or investigate. The sound rumbled through the woods again, chilling them to the core.
Maybe if we just went a bit further up, we might see something.
Shit, what was that?
Fuck knows. Oh, this is it. Maybe it wasn't 2012, it was 2013. Fucking hell. Alright, okay. It's not an animal, is it? Hang on. Oh yeah, that was loud. Alright. Hang on, I've got to turn this off.
Speechless and shaken, they continued their hike, desperate to get out of the forest. What do you think could have caused that noise? Whatever it was, it sounded like it didn't want them there.
Fuck knows. Oh, this is it. Maybe it wasn't 2012, it was 2013.
Chelsea had been going through a tough time in life, so she made the brave decision to move into her vehicle, joined by her loyal dog and cat, and set off to experience van life and new adventures on the road. But things didn't get off to the best start, and her first experience would shake her up enough to question the entire journey.
At this point where this video starts, I am currently driving to my first location to sleep in my vehicle for the first time, and I am still being followed, although in the beginning of this episode, I thought the person that was following me was no longer following me because I did not see their vehicle. Unfortunately, I was very, very wrong. Fan. Alright, I need to turn. U-turn. Alright, come on, Walgreens. Be open. You guys, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I'm really hoping this Walgreens is open. It looks like it. And what do I need? What do I need?
After stopping at the supermarket to stock up on supplies, she headed off to a nearby camping spot. With just an hour to go, she pulled into a quiet parking lot that was supposedly a safe haven for van lifers and car campers. But little did she know, it was far from safe.
So at this point in the trip, I got really tired. I researched different places that I could park at and spend the night. I ended up choosing this particular parking lot because it was deemed very safe. So at least most people said parking lots at this business were safe. It didn't mean that this particular one was safe. So I was still a little iffy about it because I wasn't sure. But I was so exhausted, I needed to pull over and sleep somewhere. So as soon as I did, that's when I seen this truck pull in.
As she began to settle in for the night, she noticed something unsettling. In the distance, a truck appeared, one she was sure had been following her earlier. It eventually drove off onto the main road, and although she tried to brush it off, the unease lingered.
Is that a truck? It is a freaking truck. Oh my god. I kept noticing this truck following me, and it followed me all the way on. Oh jeez, Louise. I was scared. Still, it's like chilling. What is it doing? And why would it come down here? Like, Oh, this is going to McDonald's. No, it's not. What the heck? I hate this. I hate this. I literally thought where I was at was going to be a safe place to just sleep because they allow RV people and van life people to sleep here. Okay, we're going to have to see if he comes back.
Moments later, the same truck returned. Not wanting to take any chances, Chelsea quickly packed her things and drove off to another location.
Maybe it's fine. Wait, is that the truck again? Seriously, I am so frustrated. Alright, I'm gonna put my chair. Oh, I can't put it back. Fuck. I was completely fine with this until it looks like the truck turned around and is coming back through the light. I don't know. I guess I should check this way too. We'll have to wait and see. So lame. It is a truck coming right on down this way again.
Later that night, she managed to hang up some trash bags for privacy and tried to get some sleep. But the fear hadn't left her. What makes this even more disturbing is that Chelsea had previously shared a story claiming she was being stalked. And in her heart, she believed this was the same person, still watching, still following.
And if you watched the last episode, you know that there was somebody following me and it got really scary and sketchy. And is this the same person? I don't know, but it really seemed like it, and it seemed pretty sketch. So
while flying his drone over Cannock Chase, a quiet woodland area in the UK, a man set out to capture some peaceful nature footage. But what he caught instead was chilling. Standing in the trees was a tall figure, what appeared to be a young girl in white, with long black hair and pitch black eyes. She didn't move. She just stood there, watching the drone. It wasn't until the footage was reviewed that he realized what he'd captured. Many believed this could be the black-eyed girl, an eerie figure reported countless times in Cannock Chase over the years. What do you think? Was it her? Kazi and his friends had grown up next to a forest surrounded by rumors. Everyone in town knew the story about a man who supposedly roamed those woods armed with a shotgun. Some who dared to enter said they'd been chased by him.
25 years ago in my neighborhood that I grew up in with the boy Danny and Allie, who's over there, We grew up in a neighborhood and there was this massive forest. It was a terrifying forest because we were told as kids to never go into the forest. Apparently there was this tall figure, old man that walked around with a shotgun, and so we stayed out. We never went, but some of our friends actually went into the forest.
The man that lived across the forest from you, or the man in the forest, whatever you want to call him, literally right across.
Like, what are your memories about him? What are your memories about him, honestly?
My memories about that is honestly from the age of like 7 to like 14, 15, we would sneak into that forest across the street, and you know, there was always rumors, you know, surrounding like, oh yeah, this guy has a shotgun, this guy has, you know, chased people before with like weapons and stuff, like shovels or axes, and you know, so every time we go in, you'd kind of be scared out of your mind, being like, yo, what if this actually happens? Once we were actually in there, with like me and like a couple people from like the neighborhood, we were walking through like the cornfield and then through like the forest a bit, and then you know, we heard like this loud tractor coming close to us, and then the tractor stopped, and then we started hearing like someone walking through the cornfield, and then you know, we were super quiet, did not move, like shitting our pants, and then this guy literally comes out of nowhere. You can't see him though, and then yells something, and then you hear like a gun go off, like it sounded like a shotgun blast.
Oh shit!
And yeah, and so you know, we ran so fast out of that forest.
Despite the warnings, Kazi and his group decided to explore it for themselves, and they made things even creepier by heading out at night. They followed the trail deep into the woods, surrounded by darkness, towering trees, and an eerie silence.
All right, so we walked a little bit deeper into the woods and into the forest, and what I was just telling the guys, or Danny just mentioned in his video, is that what is it? Sorry, can you say it again? The trailers, the tractors and stuff, in case people see any of that.
Some key things that we're going to be looking for that we know are associated to this guy are a tractor, so that we can't really miss that.
No.
A shotgun, and either a black cloak, black jacket, or a black figure of some sort in the background, because that's what we've heard about the guy so far.
Oh yeah, guys, we're going to follow Ali into the trail. Woo! Jeez. As I was saying, we're gonna follow Ali. This is not a trail. Clearly, it's not. I'm not supposed to be walking on here. We're gonna follow Ali because I don't think if there is anyone in this forest, they'd be on the actual path.
Okay, guys, I literally just heard a dog barking. I don't know if it was like a coyote, but it was literally just barking in that direction. This direction was it? Yeah.
Well, hold on. There are coyotes in here. I don't know about you guys, but I have no signal.
Where? Oh,
We have to leave right here. Bro, we have to leave right now.
Well, hold on. How many is that? How many? Those are coyotes for sure, right?
A coyote.
Well, how many?
listen.
Go where? Where do we? I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know which.
You heard it from there. Now we're hearing it from this side.
That means there's more than one, bro.
Okay.
Eventually, they veered off trail, hoping it would increase their chances of encountering something or someone. Suddenly, strange noises echoed through the trees. At first, it sounded like dogs, then coyotes, but it just didn't sit right. The group realized they'd lost their sense of direction, and panic started to kick in.
We did come from this way.
What? That doesn't make any sense. I was positive.
No, we came from that way.
Yes.
We're trying to go this way.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Circles in that little open area. We did circles.
Yeah, we did. Oh my lord. I think we just got lost. I'm telling you, I know for a fact my sense of direction is decent, and I know we didn't come from that way. So I think we just got lost, literally on camera, because I know we didn't come from over there. This is not good. Bro, forget the coyote. I don't care about coyotes. What if this is the place? What if this is where the guy is, bro? Like,
we should come back in the day.
Come back in the day? Okay, cool, but how are we gonna get out of here now?
Keep walking.
I say let's keep going. I don't want to give up just yet, man. Like, we're here now. Why replan it and recome back?
I mean, how do you know that's not where we parked or we did park? Bro, I'm so lost right now.
Because the street is that way, and I know the
Okay, everyone, let's just pick a direction. This way?
Okay, let's just do it. Let's do it. Fine, let's go. I know for a fact we didn't come from there, but let's just do it.
As they pushed deeper, they stumbled upon something unexpected. A small cabin, isolated in the middle of the woods. Inside, they found something deeply disturbing.
Yo, guys, is that a cabin? Bro, I'm stuck in the stupid thorns.
Push through. There you go.
What the hell is this?
Yo, there's a door and it's actually open.
Yo, I'm gonna check this side. We came off trail and we just found a busted down shed. You guys are inside? How'd you get in? How'd you get in? Yo, be careful. What?
Yo, is that a cell like this right there?
Don't touch it with your hand, bro. Don't touch it with your hand.
Does anybody have gloves?
Salt, candles, food left behind, and a shattered mirror. Someone had been performing a ritual. They even found a torn-up note, detailed instructions on how to carry it out. Against better judgment, they decided to attempt the ritual.
Someone's clearly been here.
Well, I mean, you think he's... What is this?
What the hell is this?
Bro.
This looks like something me and you did. Remember the wolf video?
Bro, this is
Yeah, exactly.
candles.
Huh?
I think this is candles and then around something.
Okay, hold on. There's other papers. Look.
Yo, by the way, yo, hold on. Look. I know we're doing this for a video and shit, but if somebody comes from this way, like
Bro, put that box on the door just in case.
This?
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Oh, did you hear that? I can't read that.
Burn candles in circle.
Okay, bird candles in circle. There's number 2. Oh, here's 3. There's a piece missing right there.
That doesn't go there, bro. That does not go there. Oh, 3. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
Salt around mirror? Is that what it says?
Does this go here?
Yeah, you're
Bird
right.
candles in circle.
Salt.
Salt around mirror.
And I think it says bread.
Okay, but why? Is this another YouTuber that did this? All right, so we're gonna do the ritual. We decided off camera that this is a good idea.
Maybe.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna read it. All right, I'm gonna read it. Here we go. Revelation 21:4.
As they began, footsteps were heard outside the cabin. Tension soared. Then something inside the building fell to the ground. Terrified, they destroyed the ritual setup, grabbed some golf clubs for protection, and began rushing back through the forest.
Yawa, Disap, Sa, Skinth, Fo, Redro, Dlo, Eth, Rof, Niap, Ro. Oh my god.
Oh, we have to leave.
Yo, it got very eerie. You hear that? Something, yo, that wasn't outside. That was in here. Something fell. Something in here.
Something fell from the top.
Okay. We don't have to panic. It's fine.
It could have just been something fell. It could have been just
Something, it was in here. That was, I didn't finish it.
No, but I don't even think you should.
You were
bro.
seeing it a second time.
You think so?
Yeah. Just try. You want to finish it? Or do you
Honestly, I don't care about the stupid ritual. Can we grab a...
Okay, no, let's hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Grab a stick.
Okay, we need to put this out.
Blow them out.
Break whatever this is.
No,
You have everything?
In the circle so the demon doesn't come out.
Yo.
How do we know?
Guys, listen, I don't care about this video. Just grab something. I don't even know if I'm recording. Yeah. Come. It was not the back.
Get through here.
I know, but the sound came from that way, didn't it?
Yeah, let's go through here. Fucking recording. Let's recording. Let's get out of here.
Ooh, bro, these thorns, these damn thorns, man. Yeah, bro, you're seeing things out.
I'm not seeing anything.
Bro, there's literally nothing.
Oh my god.
Where?
Step back. Hello? Holy, you saw that, right? You saw that.
And that's when they saw him. A tall figure dressed entirely in black, standing still in the distance, watching them. His face was hidden in shadow. They ran, but the figure followed. A light cut through the trees. He was gaining on them.
It's this way, Danny. This way. Man, I don't have a light. Where are you guys? Yo, wait. Hold on, man. Hold on. Do you hear?
Bro, I see a light.
Yo, get it, go. Holy.
Go.
Let's go. Hold up, guys. Yo, it's this way, guys. Jesus Christ. Christ.
Where's Kazi?
It's this way, yo, it's over there. Look, the car's right there, the car's there. You okay?
Thankfully, they reached the car and escaped. But one haunting thought still lingers. What if they hadn't?
Hello? Holy, you saw that, right? You saw that.
Out in the wild, it's not always the animals you have to fear. Sometimes it's the things you can't see or explain. Which encounter scared you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. You never know what's lurking in the woods.